Hey guys, and a very warm welcome back to the channel. I am Estelle, and a warm welcome. If you're coming across the channel for the first time, why don't you consider subscribing and joining the family? So you guys, today I decided to address this issue. Like, this is something that has been on my mind for so long, and I said, okay, why not share it with the family, the YouTube family or the social media family, because I think I'll be posting this video on Facebook too. If you do not know our Facebook handle, it is still Jason and Estelle, and we're on Facebook. So yeah, check us out on Facebook as well. Anyway, so the very first point is about minimum wage. They are killing us in Africa. I am speaking in this particular video. I'll speak to the situation in Ghana because I am Ghanaian and that is what I've experienced. You guys, does the minimum wage thing actually work in Africa? Does it work in Ghana? Because it's like people just they employ you and pay you whatever they like. Yes, it's my business. Or apart from government institutions, I think private institutions just employ people and just give them what they like or what they feel works for them. So here I am asking, does the minimum wage policy or law or whatever it's called work in Ghana? Does it work in Africa? Here in the United States, the minimum wage is enforced. The thing is that the amount differs from state to state. You cannot employ someone and decide how much you feel or want to pay the person. You guys get me? Here it doesn't work that way. If you do that, you have issues with the law. It prevents exploitation of people. And in Africa, because there are no jobs, or I don't know if there are no jobs or there are jobs and people are kind of hoarding their jobs, no matter how much people say they will pay you, because you need something to be doing, you will take it. So I think that's why they just do that. My very first paycheck in Ghana after my master's degree was 600 cedis. I am not trying to despise little beginnings, okay? I'm not trying to do that, but as a master's holder at that time, my first paycheck was 600 cedis. It wasn't even up to 1,000. Well, someone might be saying, okay, maybe at that time it was a huge sum of money. Maybe the exchange rate was good and all that, so it was quite an amount. No, it wasn't. It wasn't, and I won't even lie to you. It was nothing to write home about. But because I was desperate, I was home for so long, not finding anything to do, I decided to take the job at that time. I'm not saying you guys should turn down these little offers, but it's just not right. It's just not right to treat people that way. Okay, it's my job, so I decide how much I want to pay you. At least whatever you're giving the person, you should be considerate. You should put yourself in the person's shoes and think, would this amount do anything for me if I was the person taking this job? You should think about something like that. So those employers that do that, advise yourselves. Let's move to where I was working recently before I moved to the United States. I wasn't receiving more than 5,000 Ghana cedis. No, my salary was less than 5,000 Ghana cedis. But here in America, you are paid hourly, okay? You are paid by the hour. So let's do the calculation. I'm just bringing your mind to something. Let's do the calculation and see how it goes. Let's convert my salary back in Ghana into an hourly rate, and let's see how much I was being paid hourly back in Ghana. Let's say my salary back then was 4,000, okay? 4,000 Ghana cedis, not $4,000. 4,000 Ghana cedis, and we work 23 days in a month, excluding Saturdays and Sundays. So from Monday to Friday for the whole month. If we are working with, I think 31 days or 30 days, is 23 days in a month. Now 4,000 divided by 23 is 173.9. Let's just say 174. So per day, if you convert the 4,000, it means per day you are being paid 174 Ghana cedis. All right, follow me closely. So let's say I was working 8 hours a day. Okay, so let's divide the 174 that I'm being paid daily by the 8 hours to see how much I'm being paid hourly. 174 by 8 is 21.7. Let's just convert it to 22. So 22 cedis per hour. 22 Ghana cedis per hour. How much is 22 cedis in dollars? You guys should do the conversion. You can just Google exchange rates, convert cedi to dollars, and you find out. You can do it. If you think I'm lying, you can do it. It is $1.41. Is it Saints, babe? Is it Saints? $1.41. That is how much the average. No. Let me not say the average Ghanaian. That's how much I was being paid per hour in Ghana. $1.41 per hour. Don't forget I have a master's degree, and so let's say laborers or other people that are doing other jobs, let's say other menial jobs, people get like 600 cedis a month. How much are they being paid per hour if you convert it? This conversion was done based on 4,000 Ghana cedis. If you convert it, it's $1.41 an hour. So try converting those who earn about 600 or 1,000 cedis a month in Ghana and see how much they are being paid by the hour. It's not even up to, oh my god, they are killing us in Ghana. Seriously, I won't even lie to you. So the next point I want to talk about is holidays and paid time off. Does this work in Ghana? Is it enforced? Do people make provision for holidays and paid times off? Like you take your holidays, and does this work in Ghana? I don't know. I'm asking because you guys should think about this briefly, and let's continue. Where I worked before coming here, we had days. You could accumulate days and then take time off, and it is paid. So I know it works at some places, but I'm not sure it's enforced in most places. But in Ghana, my sister used to work for a certain man. It's like an NGO one-man job run by just this person, and she wasn't given any days off. There were no holidays. She wasn't entitled to anything like that. So getting to the time for her to get married, she needed to do some rounds. So she asked for, I think she asked for 2 days off or something. The man got angry. Seriously, he got really pissed off that why should she take days off? She's supposed to be working. I'm like, who works 5 days a week and no holidays off for the whole year? Who does that? People are exploiting people because they feel, oh, maybe there are no jobs and you have nowhere to go. So even if you leave this job, you're not going to find one, and all that. These are the things people consider. That's why even if the conditions are not favorable, they stay. And it's very bad. It is very, very bad. Here in America, one thing I've also noticed is the length of education, the time we spent in school back in Ghana, and the work culture. So I'm putting these 2 things together. In Ghana, we spend so much time in school. You would school, and then you finish and they are asking you for work experience before they offer you employment. Even if whilst you are in school, internships are very hard to come by. It's whom you know. The companies are there, but they will not even choose you if you apply for internships. You have to know someone in the company who knows someone who knows someone who knows someone before you are given internship opportunities. Here where I work, they actually advertise the opportunity and asked us to advertise, to put it out there for the college students to see and come. Okay, so we have interns, and these interns are being paid. These are not voluntary or free internship opportunities. No, they are being paid. And one thing I've also noticed is that whilst they are schooling in college, in high school, there are jobs available. If only the person is willing to work, there are jobs available for these kids. Unlike Ghana, where even if you don't know what high school is here, it's secondary school. So whilst you're in secondary school, that's secondary school in Ghana, whilst you're in secondary school and you're on vacation, you get jobs to do, and that builds their resume. We call it CV in Ghana. That builds their resume. So when they finish college or even high school, when they end our high school, they are able to get jobs. In Ghana, even voluntary opportunities are very hard to come by. You won't even get to do for free. I don't know what's happening. You won't even get to do for free, and then when you complete school and come out, they are asking you for 10 years experience, 5 years experience. What do you expect us to get the experience from when you are not giving us the opportunity? At least if someone is able to do internship for once or twice, that counts as an experience. But no, that is not done in Ghana. They won't give you the free internships to do, but they are asking you for what's it called, experience. Here the kids are given training on the job. They are allowed to come in, they learn on the job. Okay, they learn on the job. In Ghana, they want to see your CV, your experience, whether you've worked here before. That's what they do. They don't give you the opportunity at all to even develop yourself on the job. They don't do that. So because of how the system works here, you see that the kids easily rise up the professional ladder. So you go to institutions and you see people in their 20s being managers. They are managers. They are managers. Unlike Ghana where you see elderly people, gray-haired people being managers and all that, and the young ones, the youth, are not given the opportunity. As I already mentioned, they want to see 10 years experience, 5 years experience before they give you a job. Here it's not like that. So in all the institutions you go to, you see these people in their 20s being managers. And it is so beautiful to see, and they know what they are doing. It's not as if they don't know what they are doing. They know their jobs, they know what they are doing. It's so beautiful to see. Not like Ghana where you see old men and women still at these positions, not giving way to the young people, and some even go to the extent of changing their dates of birth and everything just to still be in that position. You see this young people holding managerial positions, whilst in Ghana their counterparts are holding their CVs, roaming in the hot sun, searching for jobs, sweating in the hot sun, looking for jobs with their CVs in their armpits, searching for jobs. Whilst here they are in managerial positions, you know, they've got their lives together. And I forgot to mention, these voluntary positions that the university student might want and they might not even get, you see one stupid old man sitting somewhere saying they want to exchange sex for the position. You know, they might actually ask to sleep with the young girls before they give them these positions, which is very, very sad. One thing that even shocks me is that in Ghana you are defined by the car you drive. So you see the people that I mentioned, the so-called big men, they are the ones driving the SUVs, and you know, people see them and they say, oh, this is a big man, oh, this is a big man, oh. Sure. When you come here, these cars here in America, no one defines you by the car you drive. Oh, so far as it's able to take you to and from your destination, no one defines you by the car you drive. And you see those cars that the so-called big men drive in Ghana, and they feel big, and no, those are the cars the children drive here, teenagers and 20s, and those are the cars they drive here. So nobody defines you by your car. When you go to some organizations in Ghana, you see the SUV, the big 4-wheel drives, and they say this is the manager, this is this is. No, it's not like that here. Everybody, manager or cleaner, whatever, they all drive the same type of car. So no one is defined here by the car they drive. You guys, I hope you took one or two things from what I just said. The most annoying part for me is the minimum wage. The minimum wage thing, the paid days off, and then the positions, the managerial positions that are being held by old men and women who are refusing to let go. So I don't know what we can do about these things, but that's what I've observed, and I decided to rant about it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, give it a thumbs up and let me know if the situation is like that in your country. If you're from an African country, let me know if this is how the situation is in your country. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Bye.